is it true that your first industry job, because we all had tons of jobs before this, obviously, but were you a runner in a recording studio?
Amongst other things, yeah. But by that time, which was very, very early on, I had just graduated high school. But by that point, I was only playing original music. And so it was difficult to keep an original band together. And so I had an opportunity through a distant cousin to work in a recording studio that he owned. And so I was the gopher, yeah.
That's actually awesome, though, to have an in at a studio. God, I can't imagine, like, I mean, my first job was a movie theater, and I was a waitress. Like, I would have loved, like, one of my first jobs to be able to do that.
I worked in a shoe store and a fast food joint and an auto body shop and sold newspaper subscriptions door to door. You were just asking a music business job, but yeah, I had odd jobs. I was just, like yourself. I got a record deal when I was 21 years old, and I've been with the same label ever since.
Oh, wow.
So, I was fortunate enough to have been very young.
Let me talk about your album, though, because it's interesting. You called it 2020. So did writing about the year help you through it? Because this has been a rough year. Mind you, I hope it's progressive at some point. I hope we progress and we learn from it and we don't just sit in it. But, I mean, is that kind of, as an artist, I know we write about stuff that we're going through. Is that kind of why you ended up writing?
Early on, when we recorded this record, the title meant something completely different. It was about clear vision. And then as the songs started to take shape and they became more and more topical, I thought, okay, I am just witness to history. And if I could pretend to be just the narrator, just the voyeur, don't take sides even on the pointed songs, I could start a conversation. And so it is a very topical song. It addresses COVID, it addresses gun violence, soldiers with PTSD, Colin Kaepernick, the current administration. I mean, it's really a lot that happened to all of us in the last year.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's a down record. I think it's a rather upbeat record, and songs like Do What You Can are very optimistic.
I think it's the greatest song in the world when it's a conversation starter. Like, as a writer, I feel like if it starts a conversation, I'm like, oh, I did something good there. Like, it wasn't just a selfish thing to get it out of me or be the vessel for.